What's up guys, and for today let me show you a quick unboxing of the Razer Mamba Chroma edition. Now, to be honest, I really wasn't expecting to get this some weeks back, as I was previously using a pretty good mouse, and that was the Rocat Cone Pure. If you plan to get that mouse, it's really good. But in terms of why I got the Mamba, it was just basically time for me, to go for a different pointing device. And I was initially looking at Logitech's G502. I think that's the Proteus Core Spectrum Edition. When I tried it out in different stores, it fit my hand okay, and I liked the little features it had, especially, being able to customize the weight of the device. Still, I couldn't help but admit that I was also checking out the Mamba Chrome edition, although it was a bit expensive, and it's what I'm showing you guys right now. The Proteus Core was within my budget. That was all I, basically, admittingly, honestly had in terms of budgeting. But and an amazing thing happened. The wife decided to give me this mouse as a gift, and I had to check. It wasn't my birthday. Christmas was too far away, and any other things that would make her get me something was not anywhere near. So the short of it is that I really have just an amazing wife, and I must be doing something right. So anyway, here is the video I took some weeks back. Now, I really like the Mamba in the short amount of time I've used it, about a few weeks, and it has a very premium feel to it, plus the packaging is quite awesome. It comes in this metallic or aluminum box to protect the product, while it's lined with a decently thick foam inside. Now, I'm just really glad that it's boxed up this way so as not to cheapen the experience. It would have been really disappointing if it was just simply cardboard covered. Now, the contents reveal the usual letter and sticker combination. So the stickers, by the way, aren't the standard green and black snake logo. It has an initially grayish scheme to it, but it shifts color depending on the angle. Now, it comes with a manual printed out nicely, which I honestly didn't read. The main components are, of course, the mouse, the dock, the USB cable, and the mini screwdriver. Now, the mouse and dock are pretty easy or straightforward. The USB cable from your PC port goes into either the dock if you're in wireless, or your mouse if you're on wired mode. Now, the braided cable's non-PC end sticks out when connected to the mouse itself, so don't be surprised. I haven't really tested the battery life, mainly because I always dock the mouse or the pointing device when I'm not using it. If you're worried about battery life, you can always turn it off manually or set it in your Synapse software to save some power if you forget to charge it. Now, by the way, that Synapse software is really good, especially if you have a bunch of Razer peripherals. Now, I know the mouse is not a Naga, but it does have more than enough buttons for you to basically use, and I guess for the average gamer. And as mentioned, the Synapse software, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, allows you to basically customize and record macros for your device. So it's pretty common if you've owned other products of this sort, especially from Razer. It's really useful. Those macros are really useful if you're the type to macro everything into specific buttons. The size of the device is important, as of course, if it doesn't fit your hand correctly, it's not going to be good for you while gaming. Now, in my case, it felt right in my hand, even though it is bigger than the Cone Pure that I was previously using, or the Proteus Core, which I was eyeing. Now, it's also worth mentioning that the device, or this particular Mamba, has more weight to it compared to the average mouse. Definitely more weight than the Cone Pure I was using before, so it's something to consider. As for the adjustable click force of the left and right mouse buttons, I really didn't feel the need to adjust them, but you can do so if you'd like to sort of fine-tune your experience. The lighting effects, of course, which is the main feature, are pretty much what you would expect from any RGB device. You can fully customize the colors, of course, through the Synapse software, the schemes, the brightness level, and all those things. It's strange, but I was more impressed with the effect coming out of the base or the dock of or the charging dock, as opposed to the mouse itself. I mean, don't get me wrong, the chroma lighting from the mouse is great, but I guess it's because I get to see the dock more than I do the lighting effect from the mouse, as most of the lighting effects from the mouse is covered by my hand. And in the time I've used it, so far it's only been 2 weeks. I've had no issues with it, no connectivity issues. I didn't notice any lag. There was this one time though that the mouse didn't light up when I sort of plugged it in directly just to test the wired mode, and well, of course, the battery life was at around 10%, I think, so I decided to do it. So it didn't light up immediately when I switched over to wired mode. So what I did was to simply turn off the mouse and turn it on, so it worked. And yeah, basically it has been working fine for me. The higher DPI settings as opposed to my previous mouse is great. I think I was limited to 4,000 before. Now I am up to 16,000 DPI. And there you have it, my unboxing of the Mamba Chroma. And again, I just want to mention that I really didn't expect this to be my next mouse. My priorities for spending are usually on the GPU and CPU, especially the GPU. Again, I was looking at the Proteus Core, which is a highly rated pointing device, but somehow I have this pretty awesome Mamba wireless or wired mouse right now. And I've had good experiences with Razer products in general, so yeah, I'm really happy with what I have right now. So, thanks for watching this, guys, and I'll see you.